And the Allman Brothers.
Never heard of them.
You have. The Allman Brothers, they had that one hit, instrumental, what was it called? Jennifer.
Oh, I hated that.
You never hear it anymore, do you?
No. Rubbish.
Weirdest thing. Weirdest thing. Oh, hello.
And secondly, I'm very jealous of your binoculars. I had a pair identical to that. They're in a Porsche at a police station in Argentina.
You might know him. He's a 1963 Opel Kadett, which I bought in Botswana for a challenge in a TV show I used to do. Top something or other. Anyway, I like to think he became the star of that show because of...
The next most important thing when it comes to lap times is how well it slows down. I was once in a 24-hour race at Silverstone driving a terrible old diesel BMW, and yet I could keep up with a supercharged Jaguar XKR because I had better brakes. I was looking at him getting to the end of the hangar straight thinking, why are you braking now, you idiot? You don't need to.
Now, we get quite a few letters asking us why we never review anything made by Tesla.
Very simple, actually. Many years ago, I gave a firm but fair review to the Roadster, picture of that one there.
Yeah, and Tesla sued.
Yes, they did, and they lost. And then they appealed, and they lost that, which is all fine, but being sued is a massive pain in the arse. It keeps you awake at night, really stressy. So I thought, I will never, ever review another Tesla as long as I live. I shall simply ignore them. I mean, I admire BMW for trying with that car, I really do. But my God, they made a hash of it. In fact, I'm trying to think of a metaphor for someone who's really tried their hardest with something and it hasn't worked. No, nothing's coming to mind.
No, I got nothing.
I got nothing.
I got nothing at all.
So,
The only trouble is that looks so good, I do find myself going...
you bought the last GT, didn't you?
Yes. Thank you for reminding me, Hammond. Yes, I did.
Did that go well?
No, it didn't go.
Oh, did it not?
No, it didn't. The problem was the insurance company said it had to have a burglar alarm, which blew usually when my daughter was doing a school play and ruined it. And it had to have a tracker. And there is nothing on God's earth more annoying than a tracker.
I don't like boats. You can't trust a boat.
That's exactly the
You
right word.
can't trust any vehicle that isn't necessarily where it was when you last parked it. Problem number one. They can sink. Cars can't do that.
What are the viewers going to think?
What? Nobody
What if you
minded them.
turned on Jamie Oliver and you thought, I love that cooking show? Oh, he's doing some watercolour painting.
We did it in lorries, we've done it on motorbikes.
Lorries are vehicles, they go on the
We've done it
road.
on horses.
We do things that go on the road.
well.
Anyway, listen, let's not get bogged down. And we worked out that Yorkshire is the only place on earth where all three of us have had a car crash. Susan, what was yours?
Triumph 2500 rolled over.
Yeah, Hammond?
My first car. And my second car. My mum's car. My dad's car. My third and fourth cars. My first 4 motorcycles. The Radio York radio van. The Radio Leeds radio car. And the jet-powered dragster.
Oh, yes. I should admit, the real reason we're driving slowly is because this part of the French motorway network is very heavily policed. Hammond and I know this to our cost. A couple of years ago, we were driving along here and I was in an Aston Martin then. Got busted by the constabulary, who helped themselves to all of our money and took our driving licenses away on the spot. We were left stranded at the side of the road, that had been raped or murdered. I'm just going back in my head, there's the cow on the Camaro.
Yeah.
The indestructible Toyota.
Yeah.
Oliver.
Yeah.
Beach buggies across the dunes.
Yeah.
I mean, that was...
Driving down that ski, I was in there, driving down the ski slope in Colorado. That was one of the best things I've ever done.
Yeah. My horse mating with your horse whilst we were both still.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
Him falling off his horse.
Him falling off his motorcycle.
Endlessly, that was always funny. And the great thing was, in all of the years we've worked together, every single time one of us fell over, there was never any sympathy. It just burst into laughter straight away. He hurt himself.
A whole 17 years of your mates not giving a shit.
So, well, anyone out there got fond memories? Yeah, well, James hitting his head in Syria, that was hilarious.
At least I can't remember.
Yes. What?
Oh, yeah,
Oh, God, endlessly caravans. No, the
holidays,
disintegrating caravan. It just goes on.
Spitfires was
Sitting in a Spitfire looking at your two mates
God,
also in
yeah.
Spitfires was just...
Oh, yeah,
Vietnam.
God, I hated Vietnam.
I liked
I mean, I
it.
liked Vietnam, I just didn't like being on a motorcycle. Well, we've done Italian supercars. I mean, there isn't an Italian
the cheap
supercar.
ones, when we did the
Oh,
cheap
the
ones.
cheap ones. I know, and I blew the Maserati's big end right through the windscreen
Yes.
of your Lamborghini.
You literally threw
was
an
a good
engine
one.
at me.
Yeah, I did literally throw an engine at his head.
Yeah.
And on that terrible disappointment for Top Gear, it's time to say goodbye. We'll be back. See you very soon.
See you soon.